Hi friends, and thanks for joining me for this issue of Rise Over Run. In these videos, we focus on topics of interest to small business owners, more specifically, small business owners who know the struggle to grow is real. Once you get a business up and running, it can be too easy to focus on managing the day-to-day operations of the business, the run part. But if you spend all your time running your business, then it becomes a challenge to grow the business, the rise part. This is your regular reminder to spend some time on the rise over the run. And this week, let's talk about how the world is run by people we know. If you read my blog post from last week, which I sure hope you did, then perhaps you remember that I talked about the importance of diversity. More specifically, that your business and you as a business owner will do better if you surround yourself with people who are different from you, learn different perspectives, and work to seek out people who broaden your horizons. If you haven't read the blog post, then you can just go right ahead and pause this video, read it quick, and come on back. No, I'm just kidding. The blog is not a prerequisite for this video, so just keep on watching. Here's the thing. We are, at our core, inherently lazy. I don't mean that as a bad thing. And I certainly don't mean to imply that you, my fellow small business owner, are just sitting around doing nothing. Far from it. Small business owners I know are always on the go, always thinking of the next opportunity, always focused on how to grow, and rarely just sitting around doing nothing. What I mean is that we tend to want to take the path of least resistance. Maybe because we are so busy. Why make things more complicated than they already are, right? So where am I going with all of this? Let's talk about how you find your employees, or your vendors or suppliers, or how your customers find you. At least our preferred method for all those things. I'm talking about word of mouth. For sales, we love it, right? Who doesn't want people to recommend you to their friends, coworkers, peers, and so on? That is our ideal sales and marketing scenario. People recommend you and the work just falls into your lap. Awesome, right? Well, then when you need a new accountant or insurance agent or virtual assistant, how do you find these people? The same way, word of mouth. You ask people that you already know, like, and trust to find out who they know, like, and trust, and that's how the world goes around. But what happens if you need something new or if you've exhausted all your personal connections? What then? Well, then, as I see it, you have two main options. You can feel free to disagree with me, of course, about these two options. Option number one, to find new work or new employees when your network is not helping, then you need to turn to the internet. Post a job online, focus on SEO and keywords and Google ads and boosted social media posts, all that digital marketing stuff. Create some great content that helps your target audience. Show up where they are showing up. Post regularly. Boost your posts. Make changes to your website to make it easier to be found in a search. Learn the new AI tools and how they could impact your customers' ability to find you online. Monitor your engagement in likes and impressions. Map out a sequence with lead magnets and free events. Keep showing up. This option can work. Many people have had success with it. I'm not saying it, don't turn to the internet. But maybe consider an alternative too, another option. So let's talk about option number two. Broaden your network. Hear me out, and again, I refer back to my article from last week. Diversify, expand your horizons, attend events you don't usually attend. Check out the contacts you have in LinkedIn and remind yourself, how do you know them? Maybe reach out for a chat. Look for some new networking activities online and in person. Ask lots of questions. Get to know these people without any transactions in mind. What do they do? Who do they serve? How can you help them? Who do they know that they can introduce you to? And now you have more people who can refer you by word of mouth. Sometimes you can meet these people through LinkedIn or other online connections, and sometimes it's in person. The key is to be open to meeting people without connecting it directly to sales. Say you sell hoists for scoreboards. You can focus on finding contacts within your target audience, like construction firms and engineers at universities that are building new sports centers. That makes sense. But what if you also just show up to a local small business event or start a conversation with a new LinkedIn connection? How do you know whether that person knows someone who needs your service if you don't show up? Or they might know a great referral source, or have a connection at a local school that can help you find some new employees as you grow your business. Don't get me wrong, just like the digital marketing option, this broaden your network option is also not easy, especially for us introverts. So what really helps me is focusing more on how I can help the people I am connecting with, or how I can connect them with someone I already know. Let me say that again because I feel like that was kind of confusing. So I may be an introvert, but I desperately want to help other small business owners succeed. So when I meet someone new, I think, who else might benefit from knowing this person? How can I make a connection that helps two business owners? If I shift my focus from helping myself find new work to helping others, it makes it much easier for me to reach out and start a conversation with a new connection. So how do I find connections? Again, introvert here. I do suck it up and show up at local events from time to time with that focus on who can I meet that would help someone I already know. And I have taken online workshops and connected with other attendees of the workshop afterwards, connected with them on LinkedIn, joined accountability groups, trade associations, and other online groups that help expose me to potential referral sources for my clients. I want to be known as a connector, someone who says, wait, I know someone who can help you with your problem, because then more people want to connect with me because they know my focus is on them. So my vote to expand your business is to expand your network, option number 2. In whatever way makes you comfortable. Diversify your outreach, try new groups or workshops or podcasts or whatever it takes to get you in front of people you haven't met before. Then, not only will you be able to tell your peers or clients or employees that you know someone who can help them, but you will also, over time, increase the odds that someone will think of you when it's time to install that new hoist or join that new rural peer group of business owners. So go join a group or two and start connecting. Thanks for watching. I'd love your thoughts on this topic. You can email me directly at kelly@secondstagegrowth.com or find me on LinkedIn. Thanks again and have a great week.